welcome back to San Antonio Living. So what does your handshake say about you? Well, Diane Gottsman is our etiquette expert. She's joining us this morning to kind of break it down. How are you? It's good to see you.
I'm good. Nice seeing you.
I loved the handshake because I have a good one. Let's just try it.
You have a good one.
Yeah, and I had to go easy on you because you have tiny little hands.
Oh, well, let's talk about that.
Normally, I'm a firm girl. Yeah.
Well, if you do it right, you can do it the same way every time.
Oh,
that's what we're going to talk about today.
Good to know. Okay, so there are 5 types of handshakes, and we're going to start with the lobster. What is the lobster?
Well, have you ever had this handshake where it's a hard squeeze? It's like a bite.
Yes, it is.
So that kind of handshake, there it is, it hurts. And it's somebody who is feeling disengaged. They might not be very friendly.
I might think you're yucky if I'm shaking your hand like that.
And you know, you talked about the lighter handshake because my hand is smaller, and men give those light handshakes, and we tend to think, oh gosh, they're wimpy, because they're trying
not to hurt
overcompensate. Yeah, that's right. So that's kind of a sign of insecurity as well.
Very interesting.
Okay, so you know, we're all evaluating that other person based on their handshake.
Absolutely true. I know. I do it all the time. Okay, the politician is another kind of handshake. Which one's? Oh, that's the two-hander.
There it is. It's the two-hander, and you know, that is a form of sincerity, and the politicians want to connect with everyone, so they do that two-handed shake. It's really insincere unless it's your family, your friends, or at condolences at a funeral. You don't want to shake hands with someone like that when you're interviewing for a job.
For special occasions, so people know that you mean it, and that's the one where you're like, Diane, it's good to see you.
Or it's nice to see you. You have to have a relationship built before you use that handshake.
Okay, good to know. What's the schoolyard bully handshake?
That's an aggressive shake. And when you get one of those bone-crunching handshakes...
And you can almost hear it sometimes.
Yes. You know what? That means in business, I'm difficult to do business with, and it means socially, you better get out of my way because I've got a point to prove. So that's the message that that one sends.
That's a little... I'm scared of that one.
That's right.
But I've had that where you hear the crunch and you're like, ow.
Or you feel your knuckles
go together. Yeah, that's not a pretty handshake at all. What's the pointer?
Okay, this is my right there. That hurts. Okay, that's an uncomfortable examination of some sort. You know,
it is.
That means
the pointer.
I know better than you.
Oh,
and
really?
all we really need to do with that handshake is take that index finger and roll it around, because people don't even realize they're giving that shake.
Let me try that.
Okay.
Well, like that?
See, does that? And now look what I'm doing to you. I'm pointing to you too. So you just take your finger and roll it around.
That's like the finger that got stuck on its way to the real handshake.
Because all of these handshakes are sending a message, and it might be an inaccurate message. It doesn't really mean that's what they're thinking, but that's the message that they're sending. So we have to learn how to give the perfect shake.
Okay, so the perfect shake is perhaps the professional.
There it is, the professional shake, or in social situations where you don't know someone very well. Here, I'm going to show you, Shelley. So extend your hand and put your thumb straight up. See your fingers are going down.
Okay,
so straight out and go right in to my little fold.
Little
right
fit.
there. That's perfect.
That's nice.
And whether you have a big hand, a small hand, whoever you're shaking hands with, it's that perfect grip because you meet right here at this little fold of skin.
Okay, I did again.
Okay, right there.
Yes, we sealed the deal.
And you know what? You don't shake sideways. You didn't. But you know, some people tend to shake sideways because they're nervous, or they shake too long.
The up and down. Yeah, I'm like, let go. Let go of that thing.
3 shakes.
3 shakes?
2 to 3 shakes.
Good to know.
And you let go.
Okay, now while I have you here, let's talk about a couple other forms of greeting that people do. When is the air kiss appropriate?
The air kiss is appropriate if you're going to give somebody a hug and you don't want your lipstick to get all over their cheeks.
Mwah, mwah.
But don't make that mwah mwah sound.
Don't do it.
You can just, you know, go cheek to cheek or off to the side, but not mwah mwah. You know, it sounds like you're barking at their ear.
And what about a hug? When is that an appropriate greeting?
Women need to learn how to hug. So do men. And it's an appropriate greeting if you're both comfortable doing it. And you watch the other person's body language.
Okay.
But what women tend to do, can we practice?
Yeah, I can hug you.
Okay, can we stand up and hug? Because first of all, you should never shake hands sitting down.
Okay.
Ever. We need to learn that. Women need to learn to stand up for every handshake. Men as well. But when we hug, what we tend to do is we go, oh, it's so nice to see you, and our bottoms go. Yes, our bottoms are.
I did.
See, you did it.
I did.
And because we're uncomfortable, goodness forbid, our
I'm
waist
keeping the
touch.
space, yes.
So the way that you hug, and you don't have that uncomfortable posture because people are watching us, is you hug shoulder to shoulder. So let's hug. You know what? You don't have to put your face away. I'm not going to kiss you. Okay, so shoulder to shoulder. So come in, shoulder to shoulder. We are.
Oh, I see. Like
and
that.
then don't burp me. You're burping me. See,
Here, Diane, right here. It's okay, little baby.
All right, now I know all the things I need to know.
Yes.
So that kiss that what's her face had last night during the MTV Sandra Bullock during the MTV Awards, not really appropriate for you and I.
No, not really. And you know, it was great fun. Should we try it?
No, we shouldn't. No, we're still in safe harbor, and that means no kissing today. I know.
And men, you know, men do the same thing, shoulder to shoulder. They just have to bend down farther. For some of us are a little bit shorter than
Good
they
to know,
are.
Diane.
Nice to see you.
All right, guys, let me tell you how you can find Diane Gottsman. She's our etiquette expert, and she walks around and schools people like this. She can do it for you, too. Tells you how you need to shake, tells you how you need to hug, and when kissing is appropriate. Her information is there on the screen. You can find her on Twitter as well and Facebook, and give her a call at 826-7400.